Alright, it's time to do the carrier. So I'm just going to get right into it. So the carrier is built by Gear Dynamics. Gear Dynamics is a company out of Canada. The carrier itself is actually, it's a prototype. It's in prototype phase right now, and they've been working on it for probably now close to maybe over a year or 2 years, somewhere around there. But I went with this carrier mainly because of the fitment and the placement of the plates. So it gives you a lot of adjustability as far as where the plates are positioned on your body when you're wearing it. Unlike some of the other companies out there, some of the other relatively popular companies out there like Spiritus. So Spiritus, their carriers don't give you much wiggle room at all in that department. My buddy has a Spiritus rig that I tried on and fit to my body, and when I got the back plate up to where it needed to be, the front plate was basically choking me out, and so I decided to go with Gear Dynamics because I just thought their design is superior. I'm not a huge fan of Cry, and it's, I mean, pretty much impossible to find a Cry carrier in M81, which is what I wanted to go with. So the construction itself is 500 Cordura laminate on the front, and then the actual inner body of the carrier is all it's just standard 500D Cordura. So it's pretty stout, to say the least. This is the plates are size small ESAPI USGI plates from a special order that was done for Delta Force. They're Ceradyne plates. They're great. And so I guess I will get into the build out. So the actual rig on the front right now is the HeadOn Tactical Mod 3, which resembles the Haley Micro quite a bit. It doesn't have those stupid hangers coming out the side, which I do not want and I have no need for, and and the front pocket is also larger, which I like. I see those both as positives and improvements over the Haley. It just depends on your mission set and what you're using it for. The carrier itself utilizes the Swift Clip system, or whatever you want to call it. It has a bunch of different names. I'll show you here in a minute. But yeah, let's just get into it then. So I'm going to snap this off here. The Velcro's on just like a placard. And on the back, so I've got an actual Kydex holster for the trauma shears. These are X-Shear trauma shears. They stay on the back. It's got hook Velcro here and loop on the other side, and that integrates in with the loop Velcro on the carrier itself. It's very, very simple. I've kept it very simple. Just 3 mags, and then in the front, I did a video on medical before, and all the medical that was in my kilo hanger pouch. So that's changed, and I moved all medical gear to this front pocket here, and there's more room in there too. So I've got a tourniquet, Celox, an NPA from Combat Medical, frog gauze from Focus Research. I've got trauma bandage also from 1110 / Focus Research, compact chest seals, hyphens, and then an ARS in there somewhere. We dig around for it, whatever. But that's all I've got in there right now. Just medical for the front pouch on the chest rig. So that's that, and I mean, it's really simple. It works as a placard, and I think that's the way I like it. I mean, it's nice and slick. It doesn't take up too much space. You can still kind of go prone with it if you need to. And that's that. The carrier itself, the Swift Clip things did not come with it. I had to order those from SKD. And that's that. So let me see if I can show you. So, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. The carrier utilizes, these are stretch panels here, Durastretch panels. So the plates are in there super, super tight. They are not going anywhere. They're not going to move anywhere. The cummerbund itself is 500 Cordura laminate. And it's great. And so I mentioned placement, right? So here you have all this room to be able to adjust the positioning of your rear plate in relation to your front plate. So there's also stretch on this cummerbund. This is their standard cummerbund. And so, you know, you position your back plate here, and then in the front, you just hook it down where you need it to be positioned. It's pretty straightforward. There's really not much else. I mean, I don't want to pull the plates out. I told you what plates I have. I've got a pair of 3A backers behind them as trauma pads. And that's it. I mean, that's the carrier. There's really not much else to say. It's just the design of this carrier is genius. See, so when I actually position the plates the way they are on my body, you can see that the front plate is more forward, and it's actually comfortable. It probably has a lot to do with the multi-curve plates. I would highly recommend multi-curve plates, and honestly, I would highly recommend USGI plates if you can get them, because they're thinner. So these are level 4 USGI plates. Yeah, if you can get them, because most other companies that produce level 4 plates out of a composite material, they're going to be a lot thicker. And just, I mean, these are 4 pounds each. They may be a little bit lighter, I don't know, or heavier. I'm really not sure. I haven't checked the civilian market for level 4 plates. But, you know, all these parts, the cummerbund and the shoulder savers from Gear Dynamics can be ordered separately. And I'll say that their shoulder savers are also one of the best designs I've seen. They're padded. They're super comfortable. And that's that. Yeah, I think I'm done. I don't really have much else to say. You know, right now I've got these that are securing the chest rig to the carrier. I ordered a set of the elastic little doodads from Axle Advanced that are going to be coming in, and I'm going to replace these with those. Since there's no adjustment, you hook it into the molly, cut it to length, and then you snap them right in, and it's done with elastic, as opposed to having to cinch it down every time. But it's a great design. It's pretty straightforward, you know, and it's comfortable. You know, they use a very thin material on the inside, thin and breathable, which is extremely important. And I would highly recommend checking out Gear Dynamics for carriers. They're made to fit ESAPI plates. They're made to fit USGI plates. You can contact them, and they'll make you a custom size if you need it. Like the Velcro positioning here, that was all custom. I chose that layout for the Velcro, so I could put patches there, but you still got the lasered out molly just if you need it. And yep, that's about it. I think I'm done. So you know, the usual.